Hey guys, it's Sapphire Brown coming to you once again. Today I'm going to actually teach you how to make a basic earring, and then I'm going to discuss with you how to actually make money after you've made that earring. It's very simple. You just need a few things, and it's going to be profitable for you. Okay, to start you need actually 10 items. I'm going to show you all the items and describe each one to you. Um, and you know you're going to see that the process is very quick and easy. Okay, your first item you're going to need is a paintbrush. This is actually a number 10 paintbrush. I like it because of the bristles. The bristles are a little longer than the number 8, and you can actually put paint on a surface quicker, a little quicker with this brush. This is a number 10. Again, you see number 10 paintbrush. Okay, you're going to need jump rings. This is what's actually attached to the earring, and you're going to need a hook. This is actually attached to the jump ring. The jump ring is attached to the base of the earring, and then the hook is actually attached to the jump ring. So I'm going to show you what that actually looks like. Okay, when they're both attached, and the earring, the base of the earring actually hangs at the bottom. Okay, you need a piece of wood. These pieces of wood can actually be found in your local art supply store if they have them. Michaels carries them, AC Moore carries them. There's a place online called Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure exactly whether Hobby Lobby carries them, but you can try. You can look them up online and give it a shot. This is a very thin piece of wood. It's lightweight. You want to make sure too, when you do make your earrings, that you make earrings that aren't so heavy. We love to wear earrings. Women love to wear earrings, but we're also concerned with the weight, because sometimes those earrings, if they're too heavy, they can actually begin to split the flesh. And I've actually seen people in the past that from wearing heavy earrings, their ear is completely split. Their earlobe is completely split, and that's not really a good look. Okay, so make sure when you get the wood, it's not something that it's going to be too heavy where they feel like they're dragging the earrings around. Alright? Okay, you need your paint. Today we're going to do red. We're going to paint red, the color red on the earring. This is red paint from Craft Smart. You can find this paint in any craft supply store. Walmart might carry it. I know Target carries paints, I believe. Walmart, Michaels, AC Moore, a lot of places carry little paints. These paints, if you catch them on sale, they will actually be under $1. Okay. All right. Now this is very important. This is your Dremel. The Dremel is what you're going to need to make holes. Okay. This Dremel, I actually purchased this Dremel at Lowe's. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I believe it was, I can't remember. Don't quote me on it because I can't remember. Okay, but it's not really expensive. It's not that expensive. The first one that I got, it actually had a cord attached to it, and I later took it back because I thought, with me moving around so much, it's not going to really be good. It's not going to be mobile enough for me. So it was suggested to me to get the one that does not have a cord. Okay, this particular Dremel, you can take it apart. Okay, this is the battery. Okay, it fits right back in. Fits right back in. Okay, take it out. It has another piece that you actually put this inside of. When you put this inside of it, you stick that piece, and this is stuck in. I'm sorry. When you actually put this inside of the other piece, you plug the other piece in the wall, and it charges. Okay, so alright, it will charge. Well, I'm having a time today putting this back. Okay, now what you want to do too is when you actually begin to make your earrings, you want to put it on low. Okay, you want to make sure that your Dremel is on low when you make your holes. Okay, it comes in 2 speeds. It comes in low and high. Okay. Low for your earring holes. And do not put it on high for the earring holes. The earrings will begin, the wood will begin to spin around too fast. Okay, it's too fast. Alright. This is the bit. This is one of many. It comes with several bits. Okay. Really good deal. You can walk around with it. You know, you don't have to worry about a cord, you know, pulling the cord from around you and everything. You can walk around with this. Alright. This is a file. Okay. This is actually a file that I used to do nails with. You can use this file if you have emery boards around the house. You actually want to make sure that when you buy your wood, if your wood is rough, if it feels like it, you know, it feels splintery, maybe it has splinters in it, it could cause a splinter in someone. You want to make sure if they're rough and they're not smooth, you want to file around them. You can actually use this. This is great if you have them around the house. You can use this to smooth the wood out. You want to make sure you smooth the wood out because you don't want your customers to come back and say, I have a splinter in my hand, I have a piece of wood in my hand. After, you know, buying the earrings from you, you want a happy customer. So you don't want to, you know, cause your customer any problems, and you want to have a repeat customer. You want your customers to come back to. Okay? Alright. This is a plier. You actually use this to separate jump rings. You can use this to close jump rings. Okay? You can actually separate and close the jump rings with your fingers, and then use this to maybe just try to, you know, close it, make sure it's firmly sealed, make sure it's tight. Okay, this is actually too, this plier is a very small one. Okay, it's very small, you can see. Alright. Something else you might want to use, once you've finished painting, you might want to use Mod Podge. This is actually Mod Podge that is gloss. Okay, as you can see it says gloss luster. There's another Mod Podge that's matte. If you want matte, if you want that matte look, you know, that's fine too. I always go for gloss. So you can see the price, it's only $1. Okay? And this is what you do after you painted your earring and you want gloss. You want it to be glossier. Now there are paints out there that are glossy, so you might not even need Mod Podge. If you want to go for getting the glossy paint, that's fine too. If you want to put Mod Podge over top of that, that's fine also. Whatever you prefer. Okay? You're going to need a cup. You need a cup with some water in it. And because once you finish painting, you want to make sure that you take your brushes and you put your brush right in the cup, right after you're done painting. Because you don't want the paint to build up on your brushes, and you don't want your brushes to get really hard, you know, with the paint, and it's more difficult. It might be more difficult for you to get the paint off. Okay? Alright, simple. Just a few items. Now, what I'm going to do first, which is what I suggest, take your wood, and you're going to make your hole. Okay? If you have a pencil, you can actually make a dot where you want to put your hole at. Usually it's at the top. I'm going to make a hole in the earring right now very quickly. Okay? Again, you're going to put your Dremel on low. Let's see how fast I can make the hole. Okay. The hole is actually done. There you have it. See? Hole. Okay, now this particular piece of wood, remember when I told you that your wood needs to be smooth? This particular wood, if you can kind of see, you see the little frays, the little pieces. See, this is what you don't want to sell to your customer. So what you want to do is you want to take the very rough side of the file, and you just want to go around. Get all of those edges off. Okay, anywhere where you see that it's rough, you want to get it off. Okay? So one side of the file is actually for filing, the other one is for smoothing. Okay, so you flip it and you put it on the side that be smooth with. done. See all those little fray, those little pieces? You can actually run your finger around it, okay, smoothly, without getting a splinter in it. You don't want, like I said, you don't want to cause a problem for your customer where they actually get splinters, okay, from buying earrings from you. That's disastrous. Okay. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to paint with our Crafts Smart Paint. This particular color is a basic red. It's not an apple red or anything like that. It's just a basic red. So I'm going to pour it in front of you. Okay. See? It's good to kind of shake your paints up. I didn't shake that one up too much, so sometimes your paints can get clumpy. And now what we're going to do is we're going to paint. Okay. Paint. Quickly. Doesn't take all day to paint your earrings. Okay. Paint them. Okay. I'm not going to paint this one totally because I want to show you how to put the jump ring on. Okay, you see? Paint. If the paint begins to bead up, maybe what you need to do is I saw a couple of beads, so I kind of quickly got those off, because you don't want those to dry on your surface, because it ruins, you know, what you're trying to accomplish, and you know, it doesn't make for a good look. So you want to make sure you shake that paint up. Try to shake that paint up as much as you can. Okay, I painted this like 3/4, and I'm not going to paint it totally because I want to show you how to put the jump ring on and how to put on the hook. So we're done painting. Your brush has paint on it, so you want to put your brush in your cup. Right? Whisk it around a little bit. Whisk it around a little bit. Start to get that paint off. See how the water's turning red? Okay. See your brush is clean. Ready to paint another earring. Okay, now I'm going to take the jump ring. I'm going to show you what the jump ring again looks like. The jump ring has an actual opening, so you want to feel around the jump ring for that opening. Okay, when you actually find the opening, you're going to separate it. See that? You actually separate it. Okay. Separate the jump ring. Get your piece of wood. Now this jump ring has to go into the hole. Alright? Okay. There you have it. See the jump ring? It's in the hole. That's like the back of the earring, so. Okay. Actually see the jump ring, and it's still open. Alright, now I'm going to I opened it with my hands, and I'm going to actually close it with my hands as well. Okay, so I'm going to show you something. Okay, close it back up. Alright, see the jump ring is closed. You see it's closed. Now it might be slightly, you might look and see it's kind of slightly open just a little bit. You might see that just a little bit. Okay, so that's where this comes in. This is your plier. Okay, you can actually take your plier, put it over it, squeeze it. Okay, you can squeeze it. Squeeze. It will close it even more, and you can actually take it and bend where your jump ring is completely secure. Okay, you bend the jump ring a little bit, and you see it's completely closed. Alright? Alright. Now, I'm going to open it back up for you because I want to show you how to actually apply. I'm just going to open it up just a little bit because I want to show you how to put the hook on. Okay, this again is the hook. This is the part that goes into the ear. Okay, I'm going to place it over the jump ring. I'm sorry, not over, onto the jump ring. See? Now what you want to do is let go of it, let it fall, and close that jump ring back up. Okay? Close that jump ring right back up. Again, use your plier. Press. Close that jump ring back up. Okay? Now, see how quick that was? Quick and easy. Very quick. Alright, now I want to show you the finished product, what it actually looks like. This is actually your finished product. Okay? This is actually your finished product. Alright? A completely painted earring. Red with a jump ring on it. Okay? I'm going to actually take my earrings out. Or one of my earrings. Do this one. And I'm going to show you. Actually show you how your earring is going to look. Worn. This is what it looks like worn. See? Now that's the finished product, but this is the one that you were just working on. See? Alright? And look how it looks when it's done. Very quickly. You can even time me. I would suggest that you time me in this tutorial video just to see exactly how long it took for me to do all of this. Now, if you can do this, and you can do this more than one time during the day, if you can do this 5 times, 10 times a day, you can make 10 pairs of earrings. Okay? These earrings actually, I would say, would be under maybe under $1. Under $1. Depending upon where you go to shop for your materials. I love Michaels. So, I love Michaels. I love AC Moore. But I'm like really in Michaels a lot. They know me. You know, the managers know me. You know, they're great people. They give great customer service. You know, they are they're just always willing to help you and help you achieve what it is, you know, achieve your goal, you know, which is what I like about them. But yeah, this is it. This is your earring. And I want to talk to you about the wood. This particular wood is a little, let me take this out. This particular wood is a little thicker than the wooden earring that I'm actually wearing today. I love working with what's called balsa wood. Okay, this is a little harder. Okay, this I think might be birch. This kind of feels like birch. I believe when I bought it, this is birch. And this is actually what's called balsa. Now if you look, you see how thin the balsa is? It's very, very thin. Very, very lightweight. Remember I told you lightweight? That's the key also in selling your earrings, because you don't want your earrings to be too heavy. This balsa wood can actually be cut with scissors. That's just how thin it is. Okay? Okay? And the birch cannot be cut with scissors. Okay? You're going to have to use some sort of saw, you know, to be able to cut it. Alright? It can't be cut with scissors. Just forget about it. You'll break the scissors trying to do it. Okay? So, again, you have your wonderful, wonderful earring that you made. You can show everybody off. Show it off to everybody. Okay, this particular piece of wood I used, I had actually painted something over on the other side, but I wanted to use it just to show you. Okay, this particular video is going to have another video that's going to follow it. Okay, this is a how to make a basic earring and make money, part 1. And I'm going to do another video how to make a basic earring in parentheses, designing, okay, the earring. Alright, so now we're going to talk about making money. I told you that you can make these earrings and you can actually make money. There is a website called Etsy. E is in ever, a T is in Tom, S is in Sam, Y is in yours. Etsy. Etsy is a website that people who make crafts actually go to. They post their wares, they post their things that they make online on Etsy, and they sell them. So this is something that you can do once you made your earrings, made enough of them. You really want to get, as many earrings as you can together, and be creative. If you can, try to be creative, because when you begin to go through Etsy, you see they have a lot of people on there, and they're these wonderful, great, creative people, and they're really doing their thing, and they're selling. Okay, if you go into some of the shops, you're going to see these people are actually selling. People favor them. They come through and they see the work and they're like, wow, I love this shop, so they'll favor it, meaning that's my favorite. Okay, so when you do your thing, people will come through and they will favor you as well, and they will buy from you. Like I said, try to be creative. Try to do something that sets your earrings apart from everybody else's. If you're not the type of person that draws, I want you to catch up with me in the next video, and the next how to make an earring video, because I'm going to actually show you, for people who don't draw, a basic way to make designs on your earrings. Okay? Alright, so and also I wanted to talk to you about the flea markets and festivals. Okay, Etsy is one place that you could actually sell your earrings, and you can actually do flea markets. A lot of the flea markets, require that you have a table. Some of them will actually let you rent a table from them. You pay them a small amount of money, and you actually rent the table. Or some flea markets will allow you to bring your own table, and then usually in those cases, they might take a percentage of what it is that you make for the day. Festivals are good. The type of neighborhood that I live in, there's always something going on in my neighborhood. They have festivals, they have parades. They just had something a few weeks ago. I have in my area, there are a lot of veterans. We have an actual area for them. And they come and they sit. There's so much going on in my neighborhood. So, if there's a festival out there, if the veterans are marching, if they're doing something, and just have your ear open to what's going on in your community and your neighborhood. Begin to network. It's a way for you to meet people. It's a way for people to actually, find out about you and know who you are and what you're doing in the community. It's a way for you to make sales, and just keep yourself visible, okay? And just keep your ears open to what's going on, so you can sell your earrings. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, this tutorial, and again, I'm going to come to you with another one that, following this one, part 2, to actually teach you how to, create a beautiful earring. So this is Sapphire Brown saying bye to you again, and always imparting. I want you to know that God is your best friend. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And you enjoy the rest of your day.